It may only be April, but 2013 has already provided some breathtaking tennis.
Physically, these guys are amazing athletes.
The standard of tennis is amazing. You know, the way they hit the ball, you know, they're physical, in-your-face sort of players.
I think it's a great time in the sport. I think fans should be just really relishing what they're getting to see.
It all began in January when Andy Murray defended his Brisbane international title. Richard Gasquet triumphed at the Qatar ExxonMobil Open in Doha. Janko Tipsarevic was the other first-week winner, lifting the trophy at the SL Chennai Open. The following week saw David Ferrer collect his fourth Heineken Open crown in Auckland. At the same time, over in Sydney, there was a maiden ATP World Tour title for Australia's Bernard Tomic. Then it was time for the year's first Grand Slam.
The Australian Open comes around really quickly. You know, I'll be focused for that. That's the main goal for the start of the year.
Andy Murray came so close, but in the final, Novak Djokovic made history, becoming the first man in the Open era to win 3 successive Australian Open titles.
It's incredible, you know, 4 titles in Australian Open. It's by far my most successful Grand Slam.
So to February, and the big news surrounded a certain Spaniard getting ready to make a comeback.
Tennis missed him, and you love watching him play because he leaves his heart and soul out there, you know, every single point. It's beautiful to watch.
After 8 months out injured, Rafael Nadal returned to action at the VTR Open in Chile. He lost out in the final to Horacio Zeballos, who picked up his first ATP World Tour title with a brilliant display. Back in Europe, there were 2 homegrown winners. Richard Gasquet's second win of the season coming at the Open Sud de France in Montpellier. And Croatia's Marin Cilic thrilled the home fans with victory at the PBZ Zagreb indoors. Next up, it was Rotterdam's ABN AMRO World Tennis Tournament, and well done to Juan Martin.
It's Dutch delights for Del Potro.
Over in America, the SAP Open said farewell after a memorable 125 years, with Milos Raonic, the last winner at the San Jose event. That same week at the Brazil Open 2013, Nadal was back in the winner's circle, with success in Sao Paulo. Mid-February saw David Ferrer earn his second title of the year at the Copa Claro in Argentina. In North America, at the US National Indoor Tennis Championships, a young man was making headlines.
Kei Nishikori, champion in Memphis for his 3rd career title.
Elsewhere, the Open 13 in Marseille celebrated its 20th year with a French champion, Jo-Wilfried Tsonga. February finished with 3 tournaments in the sun. Qualifier Ernest Gulbis with a great run to seal the Delray Beach International Tennis Championships. Down in Mexico, Nadal was at it again, overpowering his compatriot Ferrer at the Abierto Mexicano Telcel. Meanwhile, the world #1 maintained his perfect start to the season at the Dubai Duty Free Tennis Championships.
He's got it. 4th final here, 4th title here.
6-3. March, and the first of 2 ATP World Tour Masters 1000 events in the same month, began with the BNP Paribas Open in Indian Wells, and Rafa was well and truly back.
I am, very emotional today because winning against 3 top 10s in a row, winning a big tournament on hard court after a long time is very special for me.
The month ended with the Sony Open Tennis, where Andy Murray overcame David Ferrer to become a 2-time Miami champion.
He's done it, and he can't quite believe it.
A magical start, and there's plenty more to come on this year's ATP World Tour. Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, presented by Rio, get ready for Rafa. We celebrate the return of the King of Clay. Plus, heralding the start of the clay court swing, the best of the action from Houston and Morocco. And don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com for your 24/7 breaking news and talk with us on Facebook and Twitter. See you next week.